Today we got hot news about Halo Infinite and new developments of the fight between Epic Games and Apple. And you can visit your house in a game, don't you believe me? Then watch till the end. Hello guys, welcome back in the channel. Here in this channel we want you to be familiar with everything that happens in the world of games. We here post news and discussions about games. So please subscribe to the channel and turn on notification bell so you receive all new. Pressing a button will help us a lot in the channel. I had some news about GTA 6, which is supposed to be in this video, but due to the length of the video, as well as the continuing leaks and rumors, I decided to make a separate video for it. So if you are interested in knowing the latest game news, subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so that you do not miss it. Let's start today's news. Media reports reveal the hidden development of Halo Infinite, the real reasons for the delay. The news of the Halo Infinite postponement shocked Xbox fans, who had been waiting for the game with great longing. However, this decision won many supporters, and media professionals and analysts defended it. But some people ask what are the reasons for this postponement, and we have never seen this level in graphics in reviewing the playing style, although the game has been in development for a long time. Today, the media person close to Microsoft, Brad Sams, has published a report that may answer these questions. He mentioned that 343 Industries is not the only developer responsible for the game, as Microsoft has assigned the development task to several external teams, in addition to this studio, which has been busy focusing a lot on the Halo series that is working on it in cooperation with the Showtime network. In other words, the series took from the resources of developing the game and the efforts of its main developer, who should have paid more attention to his game. And here, there has become a great dispersion in the development process, as these many teams have different views of the game's directions, and each has a perception of how its world should be. This resulted in disagreements between the developers. To make matters worse, the game lost to two creative directors who were in charge of managing development and coordination, namely Tim Longo and Mary Olson, as well as there was a miscommunication between the marketing team and the developers team, as the marketers rushed to thrill the game and raise expectations for the project and confirm its launch this year, unlike what was suffering from chaos development. If you believe this news and information, what are your expectations for the future of the game? Is delay alone able to solve these problems and chaos? After Epic Games declared war, Apple stepped up and announced that it would be banned from using iOS and macOS at all. During the past few days, we have touched upon a package of information that was provided from a group of sources on the basis that Epic Games has actually launched a long-term war with the Apple Foundation, which owns the iOS system and also macOS. Which made us expect it to have a strong reaction on the part of Apple, especially after it decided to withdraw the game Fortnite from its digital store on smartphones that use the iOS system due to the introduction by Epic of a direct payment system to it, which isn't in line with the laws of Apple. The thing that we get new from the official company account, whereby looking at the details available in it, Epic Games confirmed that the Apple Foundation continues its arrogance targeting Epic in various ways, as the war shifted from Fortnite to the company itself and its various activities, which has been clarified. Whereas, through the tweets provided by the team, he confirmed that the developers, unfortunately, will not be able to update the games or access the tools of programmers on iOS and macOS together on the 28th of next August, meaning that on this date, no game will be able that you use Epic Games systems to run either from the Unreal Engine or through its own services. And the thing that made the company confirm that it applies to the iOS system was also done on PCs with macOS, as it became impossible to update the Unreal Engine on these systems together, and the American company Apple decided to prevent the use of anything related to Epic Games systems, hence, all games coming after this date will not be able to use the graphics engine. Noting that this engine is used in a group of very powerful titles such as PUBG Mobile games and Ark Survival Evolved and Hello Neighbor, in addition to Injustice 2, which is trying to be exploited by Epic Games to pressure the court, while Apple confirmed during official statements that it will not provide Epic Games with any special privileges that apply to them, like what applies to all developers, and if it wants to present its addresses on the App Store, it must accept the terms governing the latter, which of course the company is rebelling against. Today, the development studio IO Interactive has officially announced the upcoming game modes of the anticipated Hitman 3 game, which will come to us in January 2021 via the current and new generation devices, in addition to the PC platform and Google Stadia service, as the game will witness the return of many of the game styles that we saw in Hitman 2. At the beginning of the game, the story will be presented, during which Agent 47 will go to different locations in many countries of the world to carry out his assassination missions, and the story phase will provide a dramatic conclusion, according to the studio's description of the World of Assassination trilogy. As for the second style of play, elusive targets, which we saw in the second part of the game, where we will have to track one of the important characters and assassinate him in any way possible, but in the event that you fail to implement the mission, you will not be able to return it again, and the studio revealed that there are some changes that will occur to this pattern will be revealed soon. There is also an escalations mode that will present challenges in order to test the player's skills to the maximum, and this mode is available in conjunction with the contracts mode, which will enable you to choose your own goals and choose how to eliminate them and design the entire assassination mission, and then begin to test yourself and challenge your friends from order to finish that job. Of course, the game will witness the return of the two sniper-assassin-sniper modes, which is a cooperative game mode that we also saw in the second part, in addition to the ghost mode, in which we see one player against another player, and the winner is whoever can carry out the assassination before the other. Yesterday evening, there was a wonderful surprise on the part of the studio, Sucker Punch, developer of Ghost of Tsushima, who, through an official announcement, gave the fans who love the new game the news that the latter will actually continue to support it during the coming period by adding a new cooperative game mode called Legends, and which will provide a system of playing with 2 players and another allowing 4 users, and for each system, there is its own content, in addition to the fact that the phase is completely separate from the game world. By virtue of the fact that each phase contains its own stages, it is very likely that we will not find any purchases within the game, and instead of purchases, there will be certain missions that you will complete. In the other hand, the all-new clothes and weapons are able to be won. Recently, a mysterious website longing for a new Batman game, and of course, as expected, the players analyzed all of the site's data, where users on the Reddit forum noticed a presence of random numbers as key elements of the exciting plan on the site before the official announcement of the game, and these numbers are 761, 941, 364, 995. After investigation of these numbers, it was found that they are identical to the international EAN code for version 359 of Detective Comics, which is the version in which the Batgirl character appears for the first time. In addition, when looking at the design of the backend, it is exactly the same as the cover for the 43rd version of the comic titled Batman: Gotham Knights. If we put all these analyses and conclusions together, we would have a thriller for a new Batman Gotham Knights game that includes Batgirl along with many other characters available to play. The developer promises us the official disclosure on August 22nd, so we won't wait long before hearing the truth. Microsoft officially announced the launch of the Microsoft Flight Simulator game on August 18, 2020. Do you know you can visit your home in this game? Yep, as I told you, the game contains almost everything exists in the real world. It is for computers running Windows 10, months after the launch of a pre-trial version over the past months, and the new Microsoft game is available today for ordering and pre-installation. In the latest version of the series, Microsoft launched its first version in 1982, and the previous version called Flight Simulator X, Steam Edition in 2014. Microsoft offers 3 different versions of the new Flight Simulator game. The latest version of Microsoft Flight Simulator allows any time during the day, in addition to a checklist for beginners or professionals, with tools for guidance and lists for review before takeoff, and the game also includes viewing the weather in real time and direct traffic. Microsoft offers 3 different versions of the Microsoft Flight Simulator, which include the standard version at a cost of $59, with 20 different aircraft and 30 airports, and the deluxe edition at a cost of $89 that adds 5 airports and 5 new planes, in addition to another premium version. Deluxe edition with 10 additional airports and 10 aircraft, priced at $119. Microsoft launches the Xbox Series X dashboard, the next Xbox system, which will provide the fastest system, seamless handling and movement between games, in addition to a direct link with your account on any other device. For example, when you capture a clip or image, you will find it directly in your mobile and publish it in seconds, and other features. Here is news about Call of Duty, as the streamers solved the Easter egg on pawntakespawn.com, and they got the trailer, which was a great moment. The game's full name is Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Wait for the reveal on 26 August. Resident Evil Village performed well on PlayStation 4 Pro. Since Resident Evil Village was officially unveiled in the future of PlayStation 5 games for PC, PS5 and Xbox Series X, we only hear about this game from news from Capcom news leakers, as the latter is silent, and we haven't gotten any game-style presentation yet. Today we have a report originating from people who tried the game with an early version of it before even Resident Evil 3 Remake was launched, and according to them, the game allows playing with a female character, as they were inside a cave with a lamp in her hand without any other weapon, and her goal was to escape from the dark cave. But what attracted our attention in the information contained in the report is the talk of those who test the demo that he was working on the PlayStation 4 Pro and described the performance as great and did not notice any problems with the speed of the frames, and the movement was very smooth. This completely contradicts what has been promoted that the game's performance is buttoned on the PlayStation 5, and the promoter of these rumors has been exposed a few days ago to an attack and great criticism, and a scandal so loud that he admitted that he published this information after the negative speech that was directed at Microsoft against the background of the Halo game postponement and the impact of this on Xbox Series X. A group of leaks launched recently with pictures confirming the size of the PlayStation 5 controller battery, which was approximately 1560 mAh, which is about 56% more than the PlayStation 4 battery. Note that the current PlayStation 4 controller battery reaches 1000 mAh. The same leaks confirm that the battery will last 2 or 3 hours longer than the PlayStation 4 controller battery. Note that no game has yet been released to take advantage of all the capabilities of the controller, so we hope that the performance will be similar in the future. Prince of Persia Remake appeared in PlayStation 4 and Switch stores. Does Ubisoft intend to introduce a remake of the classic action-adventure game Prince of Persia? Today, the game appeared in the remake version in Guatemalan retail stores, with a release date in November. Well, this was today's news about the gaming world, and we will always provide you with more as soon as more news becomes available. Please, not order, subscribe to the channel for more news content about the world of games, like and share help us a lot with the channel. Well, see you guys in the next news video.